Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this tutorial, I will show you how to knit with a circular needle. For this tutorial, you are going to be needing circular needle and yarn. Not too long ago, I purchased this knitting set here, knitting kit with circular wire attachments. I will leave a link below for this kit in the description box for you guys if you want to buy it for yourself. You don't necessarily have to buy the whole kit. You can also buy a singular circular needle in the craft stores nearby, like Walmart, Michael's, and Joann's, and the size of the needle depends on the project you are working on. So this is the kit I purchased from Amazon. I have plenty of needle sizes here for my various projects. Today I will be using number 6 needle. You can see the screw backs here, and I will be using the smallest wire available in my kit. I will also show you by attaching these two. So I will show you today how you can use a circular needle and knit seamlessly. Using a circular needle is a lot convenient compared to the regular needle, and you don't have to stitch your projects like hats, sweaters, mittens, and whatever projects you're working on at the very end. So your projects do come off very neat, and that's the beauty of knitting with a circular needle. I will be using a beautiful multicolored mandala yarn for this tutorial today, so let's begin. So I have casted on the entire circle here, so you can see. If you do not know how to knit or do not know how to cast on, you can check out my previous videos. So before I begin and show you how to use a circular needle and join the loop here, I would like to first remind you of how we used to regularly knit with a separate needle. So our working yarn was always on the left hand side, and we knit like this. Let me zoom in the camera. So we knit. So this was our regular pattern for us to knit. Okay. So now, the problem with this is, if we do the regular knitting here, these loops are not going to be attached. We do want these loops to be attached for it to be seamless. Have them all attached and for you to keep knitting it until you're done with your project. So in order for these loops to be all connected together, connected in this right here, we are going to have to switch the sides here. Switch the size for the working yarn. So now our working yarn that's coming from the yarn ball is in our right hand side. Okay, and also one good tip is to have all your knots of your cast on you want to make them move inward and all symmetrical like this. So guys, in order to begin, I'm gonna attach a stitch marker here for a symmetrical knitting. You may also use a rubber band or a hooksy as a stitch marker. So I have just attached a small stitch marker here. Now we are going to start knitting and joining these two stitches. So what I'm going to do is, for the first stitch, I'm going to take both the working yarn and the yarn tail to secure our work. So I'm going to just regularly do the knit stitch here, and I want to make sure I want to make sure that my stitch is tight. I'm going to tightly yarn over and knit regularly. I'm going to do this 3 times including the yarn tail, so that our stitches are secured. There we go. So as I demonstrated the regular stitching versus having stitched with the working yarn on the right hand side, you did see that these stitches are attached now. As I demonstrated prior, they were not attached. but now our stitch is attached. Now we can knit over and over, round and round, without having to stitch our stitches at the end and keep making it seamless. So guys, as you continue stitching this side, the stitches down here goes shorter on the left hand side, so you are gonna have to pull up the loops from the right side and pull up here and bring it up so that you can keep continuing stitching around. Okay guys, so I have knitted the whole entire circle here, and I am near my stitch marker. So you are going to take your stitch marker out and put it on the other side here so that you can keep knitting. So this is our joint stitch, so we are going to have to still very tightly stitch it so that our stitches are secured. And remember, we are going to have 2 loops here because we also attached our tail yarn, so we are going to have to stitch through the 2 loops, and then everything else is normal after that. So you are going to have to keep, so here we go. So you will keep knitting around and around until and unless your project is done. So guys, I hope this helped you with having an understanding of how to knit with a circular needle. It's very easy and convenient, and it's just that you have to be very careful that you don't twist the stitches, and you have your attached stitches very tight and secured. So guys, this was my tutorial on how to knit with a circular needle. Now you know how to do so, and it's very easy and convenient, where you don't have to attach your work at the very end and it's seamless from the very beginning. You just have to be careful you don't twist your stitches and have a tight and secured grip in the attachments. I hope you guys liked this video and this video was helpful. I will yet again be back with pretty tutorials like these, so don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.